Hey, this is James. Welcome back to the channel. So glad you are here. I want to focus on an interview that Laura Lynn Tyler Thompson did with Debbie Lenhart. She Lindhart. I'm sorry. She's the forensic counselor. Has apparently worked at multiple churches. Has a lot of experience protecting people who are vulnerable, talking kids, or as Not by Sight News puts it, the littles. And if you've seen the interview with Laura Lynn, it's more in depth than I'm going to go into. I just want to touch on the highlights. The thing that really struck me about this, I almost forgot. I promised somebody in the comments section, almost forgot. Sorry about that. There's been a lot of backlash in the comments about the Red Cross. I don't know as much about these nonprofit organizations as some people, but I trust the people in my comments section. I trust my subscribers. If they're saying the Red Cross is not a good organization to donate to, don't donate there. You know, it's something I'm going to have to do more digging into. But somebody brought up a point. And once again, my subscribers are amazing people. Seriously, you guys are awesome. That the Samaritan's Purse is on the ground. They're there in North Carolina. They're helping people. So if you feel led to give and help out with those especially in Western North Carolina, the western parts of North Carolina, you can go to SamaritansPurse.org. There was the other group that I really, Beloved Asheville is doing some amazing work, and their website is belovedasheville.org. So either one would be a good cause to donate to. Anyway, back to Debbie Lenhart. She was the one that Pete really was trying to pressure into saying that he was cleared. When she met with Pete, and I don't like using that term. I'm pretty sure I know who it is, but he hasn't been formally charged with a crime yet. So if Pete was interviewed by this forensic counselor, the thing that I'm just baffled by is, why did his wife do most of the answering of the questions? If he's the person that they're trying to clear, why is she doing most of the talking? And Debbie flat out said there's no clear conclusion after one session. And Laura Lynn asked her and said, were you contacted by Marcus and Joni? And the answer was no. Or were you paid by anybody at Daystar? And the answer was no. And what I find utterly baffling is, why are they not doing more to try to, if Pete really didn't do anything wrong, why are they not working harder to clear his name? Then we'll just sweep this under the rug, pretend like it didn't happen. There's this culture of, and Not by Sight News did a story on this as well, and he called it a culture of cover-up. I think he's spot on. Excuse me. By the way, he actually came out and says he used to work in radio. I should have figured that out the moment I heard him talk. The first time I heard him talk, because he does an amazing job on his channel. I know some people here I've heard a few complaints about him in the comment section, but by and large, I think he's a pretty good guy. But he does have a voice for radio. There's no doubt about it. Anyway, getting back to the interview with Laura Lynn, it was Pete's wife that sent the text to Marcus saying he's cleared. Debbie never cleared Pete. It would make sense to me if that was my grandchild. I'd be calling Debbie to confirm. Be like, hey, what's going on? How you doing today? Did you clear Pete? Just out of curiosity. Marcus and Joni literally took Rachel's word. He's cleared. And then the next day, Joni has this dream. And this is the part I want to focus on. So Joni has a dream that Pete is cleared. It's like, how do you prove that? How do you take that as gospel? See, that's the part here that theology has to be brought into this, because if someone claims to be a prophet, look in the Old Testament, it is very clear. In fact, I'll put it up on the screen. If somebody claims to be a prophet and the thing that they prophesied doesn't come true, they're a false prophet. That's the part that I want to focus on. Because quite frankly, Joni Lamb is claiming to have gotten a vision from God. And yet the evidence is overwhelmingly that this vision is false. If the vision was true, then what did she say to that little girl that now all of a sudden Jonathan and Susie's daughter isn't talking to anyone? And the forensic counselor said that when she tried to talk to her, that she was literally emotionally shut down. She was afraid. She was hiding under the chairs. She did not want to participate in any kind of interview about anything. If Joni's vision was true, why did she feel the need to have to talk to that little girl one-on-one? And what did she say to that little girl? It's a culture of cover-up. And they can threaten me, ask me to remove videos and do whatever they think it's not going to happen. Because if Daystar really wants to clear Pete's name, they'll do an independent third-party investigation. I'm not here to try to point the finger at one person. I want the truth to come out. Somebody hurt that little girl. We need to find out who, when, whoever it was, needs to go to prison. That's justice for that little girl. And justice for that little girl is more important than any TV station. Now, I don't want Daystar to go down. I want it to be reformed. I want it to be better. But if somebody's claiming that they saw that God told them that Pete's innocent, Joni Lamb didn't hear from God. So Anyway, if you are new, please hit like and subscribe. Do want to thank you for being here. Tomorrow we will go. I'll talk a little bit about Daystar's board of directors or board of trustees or whatever you want to call them, because apparently a whistleblower has come out and said some not so nice things about these people. And there's people basically doing Joni Lamb's dirty work. So anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I thank you for the comments from the people in this community. You guys are amazing. You bring up good points all the time, and I appreciate you. I try to read as many of them as I can. Remember, I do have a job during the day where I work as a hospital chaplain. Can't talk about my day job here because of where I work, but I do occasionally check my phone and check the comments. So what you have to say is important to me. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this community. And I will see you tomorrow.